Fizz Nation, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by once again. We are right smack in the middle of our 2024 fall flavor series, and I am really looking forward to trying the flavor that we're going to be talking about this week. However, before we get into that, as I am filming this video, Hurricane Milton is getting ready to make landfall. So by the time you see this video, we're already going to be well aware of whatever damage was caused. Now, obviously, this is going to be the second hurricane in 2 weeks to hit the southeast United States. A couple weeks ago, I was actually in Florida and Georgia around the time that Hurricane Helene was hitting. I was on vacation with my family, and where we were, we didn't really see anywhere near the brunt of the damage. My parents' power got knocked out for a few days. Obviously, Western North Carolina and Tennessee saw some of the worst effects of that hurricane. Now with Milton, unless it happens to change course between the time I'm making this video and the time I release it, then by the time this video comes out, we're gonna be seeing reports of a lot of damage in Florida. So if you're in the affected area and you happen to see this video, I don't know what comfort this will bring you, but I just want you to know that my thoughts and prayers are with you, and I truly hope that you're able to make it through this as unscathed as possible. If you were unable to evacuate, stay as safe as you possibly can. So with that said, let's go ahead and get into this week's review. Y'all, I have had this week's flavor in my possession for about a month now, and this might actually end up being the most fall flavor you can possibly think of outside of something pumpkin related. So what am I talking about? This is Hank's Caramel Apple Cream Soda. There is not a single thing I said in this that I don't like. Quick shout out to my parents' ridiculously hyper 2-year-old pug, Hank. Now I've had a couple of encounters with the Hank's brand over the last couple of years. Most recently, their Black Cherry Wisniak flavor was featured on our Black Cherry Brawl episode of Physicality earlier this year. Card above my head in case you missed that little experiment. Now, I think these guys are a little bit more well-established than they were even just a few years ago at this point. These guys are a craft soda manufacturer, I want to say, out of the Philadelphia area. So you know what that means. Pure cane sugar, which as we all know is my favorite way to sweeten a carbonated beverage. I think I actually picked up this particular bottle during one of my excursions in Pittsburgh. As soon as I saw it, I was intrigued. Like I said, it sounds like the perfect fall flavor. But that's enough of my blabbering. Let's go ahead and get right into the content that you guys are here to see. And let's go ahead and pop the top and give the old sniff test. Now, as always, whenever we see one of these metal tops, we always have to ask, will it twist off or are we gonna have to pry it? So let's go ahead and try and twist it. Twist right off, love to see it. And let's see what we get. Oh, that is pleasant. That is really pleasant right there. Immediately, I'm getting notes of caramel as well as some vanilla. Now there is a faint green apple scent kind of underneath of the sweeter elements, like the caramel and the vanilla. But it's definitely there, it's definitely pleasant. But as far as scent is concerned, the apple is not the predominant scent here. But this is definitely one of those flavors that if they would make an air freshener out of it, I would definitely buy it and put it in my car. But as we know, the sniff test is only gonna get us so far, so let's go ahead and grab our trusty glass with ice and give it the old pour. And let's get a good look at this soft drink here. Okay, so this actually is almost exactly how I thought this was gonna look. Sort of like a light blonde kind of color. It definitely looks and smells like a cream soda. But we've smelled it, we've seen it, now it's time to go ahead and toss it back and see what it tastes like. So Fizz Nation, here's to you. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. All right, so immediately what I'm tasting is like the sweeter elements like during the sniff test. It's definitely a cream soda, no doubt about that. But those caramel notes, when they hit, they're right there. And they are marching side by side with very pleasant green apple notes. And the green apple notes, they're not like purely sweet either. Like there's just a little bit of tartness just right around the edge of it. This is a very good mix of flavor. Like, I don't know that I would say it's 1-to-1-to-1. Like, I do think that the green apple notes shine a little brighter than the caramel notes. And obviously that classic vanilla cream flavor that goes with your average cream soda, it's like the first thing that I notice. But the mix it's very simple, yet I would say very effective. And obviously the pure cane sugar just kind of ties the whole thing together. This is really good. Okay, so what do I think of Hank's Caramel Apple Cream Soda? I think I'm in love. Seriously, they did the thing that I love. A very good balance of multiple different flavors coming together to make something just very, very special. Nothing particularly overwhelms anything else in the mix. The mix of flavors, each flavor complements each other very well. And it's just pleasant. I love a good, pleasant soft drink. I would love to have a room that smells like this all the time, and obviously the flavor was made for some good porch sitting. I think this is a perfect flavor, and because of that, I think it is very worthy of the full 5 out of 5 sips. And I think I might be making another trip to Pittsburgh in the near future. And of course, as always, that is just my opinion. I would love to know yours. Have you tried this? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. All right, Fizz Nation, that's gonna go ahead and do it for me this week. Once again, thank you so much for stopping by. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit that like button. It really helps us out a lot in the algorithm. And if you want to see more content just like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button, ring the bell so you don't miss any notifications for future videos. I'm gonna get out of here and finish this up. You guys have an awesome week. Continue praying for Florida, and we will see you next time.